Thank you, Jenny Beth. I'm standing here today because of one person, Steve Scalise. If Steve Scalise had not shown up for our last baseball practice with his two armed law enforcement officers, I would not be standing here talking to you today. In a sense, Steve took a bullet for me and all the others that were on the baseball field on June the 12th, 2017. Now, Steve was at second base. I was at home plate when the shooting started. I was able to make myself to get outside of the field where I found one other of our staff members had been shot in the back and a bullet came out his chest. I spent the rest of the 8 minutes of that shooting trying to get to him to help save his life. But as I was pinned down behind that SUV, I never once thought, wait till I get to Capitol Hill, I'm going to pass a law. You know why? Because the gentleman, let me rephrase that, the radicalized, crazed madman who was shooting that gun was already violating dozens of state and federal laws. There is not a single law that we would have passed that would have made a difference to him. He was there to commit the ultimate of crimes in this nation, which is murder. Another felony or another misdemeanor would have made no difference because the problem was the shooter. A couple of months after that, someone tried to assassinate me and my wife as we were driving up a highway in Georgia. Again, I never once thought, wait till I go back to Washington, I'm going to pass a law. When I was pinned down on the baseball field, the thought that kept coming through my mind is, where are the good guys with the guns? If this would have happened in Georgia, it would have not lasted that long because I would have had access to a weapon, my chief of staff would have had an access to a weapon, and I can promise you that shooter would not have gotten off the number of rounds that he got off. The laws that are being proposed by the Democrats today would do nothing to stop the mass shootings in this nation. And that's coming from someone who's experienced that on multiple occasions. We need to get to the source of the problem, which is the radicalized individuals that seek to do violence against law-abiding citizens instead of restricting their ability to have access to defend themselves. Thank you.